broadcasting basically live. It's your boy, a big ass plane. Today we're going to be talking about the FEH channel that was kinda interesting. What's happening here? There's a gay clown.
Oh, there we go. Now I recognize.
Die. Oh, I should have changed my thumbnail. Oh god, I was foolish. I think about it all again. Are you serious? What kind of music is this? Sharina's the one who dies! She's the one who dies!
Alphonse go mad.
I don't know, he seems to be in a little bit of trouble here. That's playing in the background. This completely does not fit Fire Emblem at all. I don't know about you, but it doesn't quite fit.
No, it didn't.
What in the world was that?
Oh god, this is just like the stupid Diablo 3 expansion.
Here, if you dare. Chapters 1 and 2 will be available right away. A littler bird told me that
that's all I'm hearing is orbs, orbs, orbs.
In future.
It's been like 4 minutes, so let's see what new things is coming out.
There are more goodies coming at 11 p.m. in the update.
Yeah, it's half the video.
This is the most important part.
Fire,
water,
wind, and
that
earth.
sucks.
God, please!
December 10th.
I know we already knew it was coming, but it's still shitty to see it.
These seasons are light, dark, Astra, and
There's more! Son of a bitch, there's more!
New seasons will operate on
Astra?
a different cycle than the 4 current seasons.
Astra and Adam.
R.I.p. Whales.
This is ass!
No.
No! Dumbest.
Isn't that name absolutely divine?
No!
I'm already trying to
And
downvote.
last but not least,
Look at this!
air will be
Most
colorless.
like OP
Don't
characters.
snooze through this one, summoners. And the news only gets better from here.
Oh.
Oh,
here we
it's
go.
about
Thanks for
time.
delivering this.
Let's clear 2 circles together.
Well, I need to go back and look at it. Did it say
Thanks to this ticket,
was it
I
one
have a new
summon,
ally.
like only
I'll
one
be
actual summon of the
counting
circle,
on
or
you.
did it let you?
If you want to
It's
continue
one
summoning
summon.
in the same
5
session,
orbs.
you'll need
You'll
to
use it,
use
yeah.
orb. One of the new heroes, Tibarn. He's a new type of unit that can transform into a beast during battle. Say, could that mean, do you think, I could transform too? Nah.
Holy shit,
that's
though. You
not
see
in the
that range?
cards. That right? Air wants to
Look at that
join the
sprite
Order
power
of
creep.
Heroes too.
Sprite power creep.
Hey, Air will join you as a
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
After
Oh,
you complete
clear book 3, chapter
of
1.
book
That's
3.
all! There's
Now,
no
I
nothing!
think I'll just take a
There was no
tiny
mechanics
look
changes or
at
anything.
the
It's
end.
just
Now, if
give
you'll
me more
just
money.
excuse me, thanks.
Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! There was nothing! It's just new things! That's
Give
it!
me more money.
Give me more money! Are you
Alright,
fucking
download
serious?
time.
You fucking serious?
Yeah, that was really disappointing. It's possible that they're gonna wait because they have to be doing more than that. Like, they didn't explain the beast mechanics or like the way, because I'm sure that's gonna change some of the stuff. So there may be another FEH channel coming up in a couple weeks or a month, but this was absolutely disappointing. On even if you set a low bar, you're disappointed here.
What in the hell? Look, alright, yeah, exactly. I wasn't even expecting anything, and I still got disappointed. Because that was how bad it was. What the hell? You 10 minutes on that? Really? I don't care about Book 3. Honestly, I care about some fixes to this game, and all they're doing is just advertising Book 3, asking for more money? What? No! 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 That's not what I want. That's not what I want.
Plus, a new goddamn hero type, this mythic hero.
Mythic hero. Well, I don't even know where to start with that. Mythic hero? So does that mean these blessings only work for those heroes? Like, well, what's gonna happen to Arena, especially Arena Assault? I mean, I hear what people say. It's like, Arena Assault is good because, you know, you don't have to, you only need one team and all that jazz. But now I don't even know how the score is actually going to be handled for Arena Assault. It's kind of silly now. If these things give like massive chunks of score, then we may as well kiss Arena Assault goodbye as well. Not that I've been doing much of it in the beginning, but still.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to change that, but I'm curious to see like the whales that are still whaling, unlike us, because if I were still like spending a ton getting the new heroes, I would be very annoyed right now. Like, you had your 3 and you could rotate, you got your top 1k and AA, and now they're adding these new elements where you might be just completely behind and have to just immediately start summoning for plus 10s on these. I would be very frustrated.
Dude, they have no respect for investments. None. What is this? What is this, dude? This is stupid. I don't want 4 new elements. I already have enough problems juggling up between all these elements that I already do have. What am I gonna do now? Like, this FEH channel does not explain anything. Maybe later when they actually start shipping in the description for the updates, maybe we can start getting excited. But the FEH channel itself is just this horrible music in the background, and it's Sharina dying. Ooh, I'm Sharina. I'm dead. So she's just gonna come back, just like Surtur did. It's not even a story.
Yeah, I don't have too much hope for the story either, which was like apparently 50% of this channel today, so they thought that was like a big selling point, but I don't know. I'm very concerned now that people are going to start quitting before they can make changes that I think are coming, but I don't know at this point now. Now I have no clue.
I don't know either. I'm trying to look and see if they posted the FEH channel thing, but it seems that it's still up.
So wait, 3.0 itself comes out, so I mean, I guess they technically could have put stuff in the update that wasn't in the channel. Maybe we should wait. When maintenance ends, I don't think it's up to like 11, so we're not gonna be able to check that soon.
Wait, what? I thought it is up to 11. It's like from 6 to 11, isn't it?
The maintenance, but I don't know that there's gonna be a data mine.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna have a data mine, but those guys work quick. They'll surely have some things. But yeah, by 11 we're gonna have to take another look at this and just see for ourselves, because FEH channel obviously did not explain a damn
How
thing.
ironic would it be if they added a skill forge and did these things, and they were just in the game and then they didn't talk about it at all? That would be hysterical. I mean, it's not going to happen, but like if you open the game and there's a skill forge, it's like, why didn't you put that in your video?
I know, right? I know. I mean, but still, it's ridiculous. They really thought that they could just. All right, maybe it's true. Maybe it is true, because I've been thinking about this for a while now, but I can't help but feel that like for most people, it's just like, oh yeah, as long as a hero's in the game, it's okay. I just want this hero. I just want that hero. People have been looking for Beast for a million years. Yeah, now they're in the game. That's great. The problem is, what are we gonna use them in? There's only like these couple game modes, and it's saturated with garbage. They haven't changed anything. They're just selling more heroes. It's dumb. I don't know what we're gonna do now. Are you? Look, they started with a Hero Fest with some of the most OP powerful units. I definitely wanted Ophelia. I love Ophelia, but I also wanted some of those stupid. Look, dude.
So I'm gonna hold to my commitment, because I said I wasn't gonna spend another penny until they fixed Arena and Arena Assault, and I'm not gonna add any of the raids meta, because it is what it is. But until they do that, I'm not going to spend. In terms of like, Ophelia is a very good example of someone to get where you don't have to spend, because you just get her unmerged. Like, one copy is good enough for her. If you can get her the special spiral, or you don't even need it to repeat it, but you can get her to do the turn 1 AoE special very, very easily. So that she's pretty deadly, even with just one. Whereas, a lot of other units, if they're not plus 10 for those stats, they're just not going to be able to fight the top things in Arena.
Yeah, but the thing we need is that we need special Spiral in
to keep doing it, yeah.
But
turn one doing it once is still not bad. Just immediately fire off the AoE.
I can do that with any character. I was thinking about doing it with Delthea, but like, special Spiral is on the banner. I want to get special Spiral.
Yes, it is.
It's a 5% banner that has special Spiral. It kills me because now I don't know if I have enough orbs for it. I guess I could do that stupid story for a couple orbs, get some special Spirals. But as you can see, that those special summoning tickets is pretty predatory, don't you think? They're just aiming to make you do more of those circles so that you use more orbs. That's what it is. It's it is 2 free summons, but
yes and no. I think how predatory it is will depend on the rate that they're actually given out / earned. I think we saw a picture where you could get some ticket or something from the Forging Bonds, maybe it was, but if they actually give them out at a decent rate, then yeah. But if you get let's say 1 for every new banner or something, where it's okay, now I'm just doing a second summon, got nothing twice, and now I feel like spending orbs because I'm more disappointed, then I think it does look kind of predatory.
Well, it's aiming to make you want to clear the rest of the circle. I mean, then afterwards it's discounted orbs, not by much, but it's still discounted. Okay, 20% is quite a bit, but when it still add up once you start using orbs. I feel like you're gonna get a couple more. I mean, probably 1 per friendship. They're probably gonna hand them out kind of like candy, but not quite like candy. And I still think that the regular free summon's still gonna be there. But it's the same idea as the regular free summon, They make you summon, and then you see that the orbs are discounted, so you want to spend more orbs. I mean, obviously I'll take advantage of it anyway, because I really want to get some special Spirals. There's no better shot than now. I have maybe about 100 free-to-play orbs. No, maybe a little less. Saved up right now. I might be able to squeeze a couple in, but yeah, it is really, really, really dumb.
Yeah, still just so disappointed. I also saw, because I don't think the game is going to just die, but I did see, was it today? It was recently, there was a report on the monthly earnings.
Oh yeah,
and Fire Emblems was
13 million or something.
Less than Dragalia, and it was 13 million. It was down about 5 million. As opposed to its normal average, which is very substantial. So there are numbers out there that are showing decline. It's not like we all, we're this tiny minority of people in the community for the Reddit and whatnot, and that's not reflecting the players, but the numbers don't lie. When they're down from 18 to 13, that means people are not spending as much. So people are clearly not happy or just not willing to spend anymore.
I'm even thinking about their strategy right now to just try to make you spend more money, but this is just not the way. You don't just push out new heroes over and over again for more to try to maximize profit like that. You've got to work on your infrastructures, not structures, infrastructures. You got to make sure that your game actually, can keep people happy. You don't want to just have them summon a hero. Okay, back then when we were still wailing for the game, I summon something, I get to plus 10. It feels great the moment I got it, but then afterwards I kind of feel like, it didn't feel all that great afterwards. It just doesn't feel great to have a plus 10 unit that you don't really use all that much.
That's what it is. It's that the power creep rate is so high right now that units you've pulled 6 months or 8 months ago may just be terrible now, and the forges don't always make up for it, or new skills even that come out oftentimes just can't help. With the high defense and res, these multiple defense units like Surtur and the Halloween Mirror, some of the units with low attack just cannot compete at all. They can't. There's nothing you can do when you have 43 attack or something and your enemy has 55 defense.
And I mean, you saw Tibarn, right? Look at him. he turns into a bird, and he has 3 movements. A flying units with 3 movements. You understand like how wrong that is? That's not right.
Yeah, I mean, we have to see how it works. It might be like an odd even thing where he, like, only half the time he can move like that, but it was pretty flying. It would be like a flying.
Yeah, it could be an odd even thing, but it's still kind of.
If you had ridiculous range and ability to go over trees and water and things, but you can only do it half.
Yeah, but I feel like it will proc when it matters the most, and then afterwards he's still going to be a flying unit, so he can gain a lot.
Certainly will be better in the player's hands. Then I think it'll be easy to bait. When you know that like they're going to turn back or something and then only move 2 spaces, it'll make it better for.
I suppose. I know there are so many people who are going to be happy about the unit, but I mean, I find him cool too. It's just that, God, the infrastructures.
Yeah, that's another thing. Maybe this can be one of the last topics because we're just ranting. There's no like. I thought we might have some stuff to discuss, like
we have to wait till 11
changes,
before
but there's
we can,
nothing.
Yeah, before we can keep going.
I do want to talk about briefly, and maybe we can do something full on this later. There are a lot of infrastructure, as you were saying, events and just modes in the game, and just the way things work that are so outdated that they need to change. The one that bothers me, even though it's very minor, it's not a problem, but the 5 feathers when you log in, like they put that out during a different age of this game when 5 feathers was a lot, when just getting enough from one merge was good. But like nowadays, just seeing 5 feathers, just even remove it. It takes a year to add up to like promoting nothing. It's silly. You're talking about it's dumb, but that I don't think that's a major problem. Obviously, that's just
it's nothing. Honestly, it's just a quirk.
1-star rotation banners. I don't even know if you do those things. Those little like Felicia or Wrists, or they come up and you can like a 1- and 2-star unit if you clear them. They haven't changed that thing in ages. It's stale, and no one wants to spend time promoting a 1- and 2-star unit up.
Well, I think that they're kept as trophies now at this point. But
yeah, I guess. But I mean,
but I mean, like that's not even the issue. The issue that's I don't care if they're still there. That's not the issue. The issue is the game itself is just stale. Not even just stale. I don't care. All right, let's just revert that stupid arena changes. It doesn't seem like they're gonna do it. It seems like with the advent of Tibarn, you're going to find more power creep, and then the power creep you invested on before is gonna be kind of like crap a couple months in. There are a few units that do defy this, like Reinhardt, for instance, like Spring Camilla. Those things age really, really well, but those are like the few exceptions. And still, you're gonna get sick and tired of using those units over and over again. Besides, like I said,
True. Like the other thing would be going back to the infrastructure. Then this is more major. I started with 2 things that were more minor. Just the actual game modes, like Voting Gauntlet, hasn't had a change to the way it works, I think, in a very long time, and I don't think it's a good mode. I don't want to play every 30 minutes. I don't play every 30 minutes.
Well, it was somewhat decent back then, but then people started complaining about how, it's not fair. Everybody's just gonna go to the heroes that they
I personally have them scrap it. I mean, and give us the same source of feathers and rewards some other way, because I don't enjoy Voting Gauntlet. It needs some kind of change. That's just one of them. A lot of the other events they have not touched. Forging Bonds is still. They didn't change the way the thing works. Maybe there's going to be new rewards with the tickets or whatever, but it's still just a grind auto battle over and over again with the same team. They need to make some changes to these modes. I would have said rival domains, but because that's actually useful for HM farming, I don't think that needs to go. But like that is Grand Conquest, is that. So like the actual gameplay of rival domains is not new anymore. It was precursor to it, and now it's just like, you get your whatever 1 orb and things, and you can use it for HM farming.
Yeah. I mean, like Grand Conquest, I think a lot of people are getting tired of it already. I auto battle Grand Conquest now. I mean, I've been doing it for a long time.
Exactly.
I just auto battle Lunatic not Lunatic. auto battle Inferno, just not the Super Inferno, because I don't think I can auto battle that cleanly. I just do the regular Inferno. Because
yeah, I auto battle. I don't play it manually. Maybe if it's gonna go wrong and it's like turn 8 or something, I might take over for a turn and fix it. But I don't actually
even
play
do
it.
that. I just auto battle and then I just look somewhere else. I've gotten so tired of the game. I don't care if it's like rank 1. I mean, at first, I was really excited about Grand Conquest. I thought it would be really fun, because I really love, like, territorial capturing kind of stuff like that. But then, you know, it's like, you don't even keep any of the stuff. It's like, it's one and done. And I don't know, it's just so boring. Aether Raids is cool, though. I mean, I like the idea of, you know, you having a castle that you defend. I was kind of hoping that Grand Conquest would have been like that. You take a territory, and then you can design that territory with, like, buildings and such like that. Make it your castle. You know, that would be sweet. I would love my own place on the map. That would be sweet. But no.
That would have been nice, yeah.
Yeah, no.
And I also enjoyed it more before defenses started making you lose, because I would just do whatever I want on defense, do fun things. But like, if I actually want to try to get one of these GHB or limited units and get the rails and stuff, I have to use what's going to do the best for me to not lose lift, which is put out a bunch of horses and dancers and have them kill things. Like, and that's boring. I don't like using that as my defense team, but I feel compelled to do that. Otherwise, I'm just going to lose.
I know, it's so dumb, so incredibly dumb. You have to do this or you're gonna lose lift. I mean, losing lift is not so bad, because if you win once, then you can do whatever you want for the next day. But you know, you're not guaranteed a visit either, so it's kind of hard to adjust to that. They just need a for fun mode. But like I said before, I like the idea of Grand Conquest having been like your own territory. I love the idea that my unit shows up on the map and it's like, hey, this is your territory. You got the most points in it. But I actually wanted to have just my own territory, like an Aether race with Grand Conquest combined. But you can conquer other people's castles or something, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be cool. And you could like visit them, you know, like in the actual games, you could go visit someone's castle.
Yeah, dude, like my own castle versus other people's castle. Then I take their castle, and then I use it to take other people's castle. Okay, maybe not like that. I don't think the gameplay would be that invasive. But anyway, that's enough of that. So yeah, you presented me with a question with if Blessed Gardens are gonna get updated. I think, oh yeah, you're gonna get so updated. Yeah, it's gonna be like you have to use these units in order to get the rewards from Blessed Gardens. I am pretty sure you're gonna need a light or dark or Astra, a whole bunch of ass. That was what that is, and anima, I think. And
yeah,
then
it's another mode I don't think people enjoy. It's
dude, Blessed Gardens is already very unenjoyable. I liked it for a while that you get free stuff, but now you have to actually like work to get these free stuff. You have to get like three parties of earth, water, fire, and wind. Ooh, boy, that's 3 parties. That's so exciting.
It's turning into a chain challenge at this point.
That's exactly what it is. I don't even do all my chain challenges. I have to do it eventually because I'm free to play now, quote unquote. Ha 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 ha. I need to go and actually work for those things, and it's, I mean, that's what normal free-to-play player does, but it's so bothersome. It's such a pain in the ass. Now I understand why people like whine and complain all the time, because it is a pain in the ass. Now you have to actually have 3 teams specifically set for it. And it's not like Blessing is something you can just switch around. It does have a finite... It is a finite resource. You're gonna run out eventually. What are you gonna do when you run out? So, I mean, like, you can't just switch it on and off.
And I don't like the idea of having to do more work to get the same rewards. That does not sit over well with me.
You have to plan. You have to, like, literally plan beforehand, like, which heroes are gonna be that blessing. And then you just... Yeah, it's just so annoying. I don't like it. I don't like it. There's not enough heroes as it is to just bless, because you run out of those blessings. Like, what are you gonna do when you run out? Like, you're just gonna stick a thumb up your ass and you're like, well, okay, well, I can't do that blessing then, you know, I guess I'm done with the game. It's just not right. I don't know what they were thinking when they made that. It was fine as it was, you know? Okay, a team, fine. I get it. But 3 whole teams? It sounds like I'm whining, but it really is kind of annoying, don't you think?
No, it's true because they started like power creeping the stats to like these insane levels when you got to those top end maps, and people didn't like that, I guess. And so I don't know, maybe their answer was, okay, well, instead of doing that, we'll just do the chain challenge style and do more maps. But that's just as bad.
Well, but the problem is that the chain styles have like inflated stats as well. So now you're gonna have like half-leveled units, like, well, you know what I mean by half-level, like not as good units fighting infernal or abyssal stats and getting their asses kicked. That's the problem. You have to actually have some decent units to do it. They're doing it so that they can sell more heroes. They're doing it so they can plus 10 more things. Their excuses are, we want you to use more heroes, but you know, my heroes are getting expired. My heroes are getting expired after like a month or two. I don't like the rate of the way things are going right now.
Yeah,
and
my legendary Hector doesn't even feel very good anymore.
Well, I don't know.
And he was ridiculous when he came out.
I might still have use for legendary Hector. I like the.
Oh no, he's still great. Like, don't get me wrong, he's amazing still. But like, then you look at the stats on Surtur and Halloween Myrrh, and it's like,
well, I think the main thing about him is that he has his Ostian pulse. That thing is cool because it works for flyings and other stuff like that. That I like, because then now Gale Force units don't have to take a counter attack in order to unleash their true power. Now they can just attack, and if they double, they get to move around again. I find that pretty cool. That one charge, it makes a lot of difference. Still, you know, I mean, I get it. As a unit himself, he's kind of weak compared to Surtur. No, not just kind of. A lot weaker than Surtur. Surtur is quite troublesome if you don't have anything to deal with him.
Yeah, when you have to fight him using melee units and you don't have reposition, it's just so...
I'm so glad that stupid Lipton Icy Smash with Fjorm was able to take him out. That's what I was doing before when we started this thing today. I had to go and get myself to tier 20 again, because I was like, well, I mean, I could let myself go down to tier 18, but let's not rot away too much. I still want some feathers. I need them to build more janky builds, because that's all I live for now, making janky builds. And summoning units that will allow me to make janky builds. I need to get that special Spyro. There's no way around. I need to get it.
Hopefully you can get it with your free orbs.
Oh god, you know, this is if I haven't decided that, oh yeah, this game is going to shit, I would have been like, oh well, here's $500, here's $1,000. Let me just, get 17 special spirals, 20 special spirals. Then I'm done with special spirals for life. That kind of thing. That's what I would have done. But no, you have to keep pushing the envelope. I asked you to keep pushing over and over again. Now you shit up the game, and now I don't want to spend $500 to get 20 special spirals. Good work, guys.
I mean, yeah, if they want our money, just fix the game modes, and then we'll play more and spend more. It's pretty. I just want, the security, the thought that my units will actually, be good for a while, or forever, I hope. I just want that kind of security. I don't want to be like, hey, it's done after a month. Something much more powerful comes and ruins everybody's day. Surtur, the mistake. Like, please. Why do you guys keep doing this? It's like, I don't even know which way to even recommend them to go at this point. They've gone like every which way with their units as it is. So now Tibarn coming is a good thing. A beast unit is a good thing. I like it. It's a cool system. It's just that, it might have come a little too late. If it came with other changes to the modes, like BST is a lessened effect in arena, or stuff like that, where you can use non-armors or non-dragons, then but like, unless they God forbid they come out with 180 BST, but unless they have something like that, the top tier thing, whales are not going to pull for them, because then they can't use them in top arena. So yeah, disappointing.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I hope that at 11 we will see some interesting changes that are worth talking about. So why don't we swing by 11 and we'll look at the updates itself properly.
True, and we'll have the forges for sure. We should have all of those forges that we will know.
Yeah. Hopefully there's a forge. I'm not gonna hold my breath for it, but you know, hopefully there will be a forge that'll keep things interesting. You know, I'm just waiting for this update to see if it is going to be something that'll make me want to spend money to get 20 special spirals. I'm just trying to find an excuse to spend money for 20 special spirals. Yes, you can do it. It's very easy. You know, just don't fuck things up. And I will spend money to get 20 special spirals.
YS is listening. There you go. If you want 20 special spirals worth of money, quickly in the next 4 hours, put something into your 3.0 notes that
makes me not want to hate this game forever. I still can't believe it. 10 minutes of Faye channel and it was just a bunch of nothing. It really was nothing. Nothing we haven't already seen anyway. It's like, okay, alright, there's light and dark heroes.
Yeah, I mean, the only two things are the tickets and the beast units, and the tickets are, I think, we still need more information on to see whether they're actually good, like a good idea.
Yeah, so why don't we end with that, and then we'll continue in the next like 4 hours and see how the update turns out to be. I'm really praying for it to be good and decent, halfway decent, like reverting the arena change. I can see why Faye might not have announced it, because, you know, it is kind of bad. Be like, oh, we made a mistake last season, so we're gonna go and revert arena changes now. I don't think she's actually gonna say that, so maybe it's something that is best done in the notes. After all, they have a history of putting the actual info in the notes and just shit out a few things for the Faye channel. So, you know,
Could be.
I have some hope. I have some hope. It's stupid, but I have some hope. I want to have hope because I've spent too much money on this game already. I need this hope. Otherwise, I will break down.
I think we're already close.
Yep, we're pretty close there. All right, I'll invite you back at like 11. We'll talk more about this jazz, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, well, that's about it. I thank you all for watching. Until next time.